Hey guys, now we're going to talk about Canva and Adobe Spark very quickly. So why Canva, why Adobe Spark? It's the same thing. It just creates posts. At least now we're going to talk about posts. But let me just show you. So I have another picture in the same restaurant, pub, whatever. And I'm here with some water, lemon, and one straw, right? So how am I going to take advantage of Canva? So I just go to canva.com, right? And make sure you have your login set up. Once you logged in, you don't need to go for the paid version. Free is fine. Just create a design here and select Instagram post. Reason because the Instagram square post can be posted on all the platforms without anything getting cut off. It's so it's better just to create it once and post everywhere. So I'm going to select the Instagram post, right? And here I'm going to go to uploads. I'm going to say upload files, and then I'm going to select that file, right? And then I say open. As you can see, I've already actually uploaded it, so that's why it's here. I'm going to click and drag it onto this. So one interesting thing is if you right click and you say set images background, the entire photo is going to be covered, right? And then you can double click on it and you can reposition it. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to do Control Z and Control Z for undo. I'm just going to maybe position it to the top, but as you can see, my head is not entirely there, so I'll just crop some part of it. And then the bottom also, maybe I can crop this much. Then let me expand it. Right. Now, another thing is this background is left, that's white. So you can just, on the left side, select this background option. And there's tons of backgrounds. My advice is don't overthink it. Perfection is the opposite or the enemy of action. So just select anything that you like. I just selected something black. And actually, you know what? I'll select this one. I like the cloudy version. Then what you can do is on the left side, there's this text option. Select the text. Now you can add a heading, subheading, or a little body of text. Obviously, the text size will be different. Or you can use some of the, pre-made text. Whenever you see something with a king's crown, that means you have to pay for it. So forget about that. Don't have to worry about the pro because there are a lot of other options. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a subheading, say, because it's kind of in the middle, and I'll write maybe a tag. What should I write? Is your class always full or empty? Oops. And then maybe I want it to be something like this, right? Then I can just click and drag, maybe make a bit bigger, or maybe I can just have it on the right side, right? And on the top, instead of middle alignment, I can just choose right alignment, right? Something like this, so that the glass is not interrupted or whatever you feel like. Then here, there's this open sans as a font, and as you can see, there's tons of options. So this is the advantage of Canva. Maybe I can choose archive, which is not bad, or I can choose whatever the heck I want to choose, basically. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go for archive, right? And that's pretty much it. And styles, you can have a whole bunch of options there. Elements, if you want to add, maybe something like glass. I can search glass and you will have a whole bunch of options here that you can just click and drag. Say if I select this, right, this comes here. But obviously I don't need that, I already have a glass. This picture, I can also edit the image and I can click on adjust. And here maybe I can make it brighter or more dull. I think this is fine. Contrast if you need more contrast, but I don't think I need it. You can even select this and press 0. Saturation, do we need? Not bad. Tint is basically, obviously the color tinting, but I'm gonna keep that 0. Blur, ooh, yeah, I think I like it less blur, so sharper. Anyways, you have so many things. What is clarity? That's too much. So anyways, you have a lot of things here. Then what else? So that is done. Let's go back. And you can obviously have filters, same concept as Instagram, right? The filters are right here. You do summer, it'll be something like that. But and you can increase the intensity of summer, right? But obviously I don't want any of the filters, so I'm just going to do Control Z, Z, well, so undo. For this is the name, so I'm just going to do something like, you want to make your name unique so that you say if you have 100 or 500 canvas pictures, what can it be? So right now it's 29th August. So I'm going to do 2022 / August will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. It's the letter H because that's H, right? And then the date is 29th. So that's 29. That's my precursor, and then I'll just do class. And I press enter. Right? So basically, when you have tons of them, you'll have 2022 H means August, 2022 G means July, 2020 GH, I means whatever, and then the number in front of it will be the 29th August or whatever. So when you have tons of them, you can just filter them out accordingly. I also recommend people to save names in their phone with the same precursor. And that's pretty much it, actually. There are other options also. Canva has tons of options. You can use pre-made templates to start off with. You can even animate your thing here. If you click on animate, right? You click on simple, kind of comes like that, and it is saved as a video, right? Sleek is, right? So you have all these options, fun, and so on and so forth. But I don't need any animates, so I'm just going to not have it. So just going to say simple. Oh, remove all animations. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's the animation one. And then I just go to home, and it's going to save it. So once it's saved, it will be in project, right? This is junk, so I'll just delete it. So the glass half full is this one, right? Now, okay, the Adobe Spark or the Adobe Express, whatever they call it now, express.adobe.com basically. Create a login here. So if Canva is the more easier, it's the automatic version of Camera. Adobe Spark has one very successful person in the business keeps talking about Hanuman. It is like the manual for the camera. So here I am on my home page. After logging in, I just click on the plus sign, and obviously I'm gonna choose Instagram post as my size. And again, it will come as the same number of pixels, the square. I will click on photos and I will say upload a photo and say the same photo, but let me not just do the same photo. Let me have, you know what, actually, I'm gonna have a different photo here. Um, there we go. So I'm saving it on my Google Drive. And so I just wanted to show you um, the thing about Canva is that it is very easy to, and it has tons of options and it's very quick. Adobe Spark takes a little bit longer, but you have the text. The text option is really good in Adobe Spark. So I have just downloaded another picture of mine. So let me just, yeah, so here it is. That's the picture. So I select it, and this is me in the grocery store. I mean, nothing special. So here the same thing. When I click on the picture, I can write, like, no, I can go to backgrounds, and you have tons of, as you can see, you have tons of background options. So I can click here also. And if I click this add to background option, boom, it's going to be set to background again, right? I can go up and down, whatever. So this is good enough for me. Um, Shapes, you can add your whatever shape you want. Say I want a triangle. Say I add this here. And maybe I rotate it in this fashion and I bring it up here, right? And then the color, I can change it, say to whatever, say this color or whatever. So basically that's another thing you can do with elements. I don't need it. Design assets, obviously you can add some things. These are the trending design assets. Anything with the crown again is paid. If you add this, you have these flowers here, but I don't need that. What I want to talk about is text, right? You have a lot of pre-made options here, but I'm just going to add my text. And here on the right side, I can just edit it. Do is grocery shopping what should I say? When you're confused about what to say, just click on the plus sign, go to Google, say grocery shopping quotes, and search for it, go to images. Good thing I was confused, right? And here you'll have whatever it is. You can use any of these quotes. This is a good one. Weight loss and healthy eating is a journey that begins at the grocery store. It's long. I'm just going to say weight loss and healthy eating begins at the grocery store, right? So let's save it. Or I'll just say health, good health. I'll make it even shorter. Good health begins at the grocery store. Right? That's pretty much it. And then I'm just gonna make it smaller. But as you can see, this text is not that visible because it's white and there's a white background, right? So this is where I like Spark versus Canva, because here if I click on shape, boom, you get a contrast as a background. And obviously I can do it right aligned, and I can change the color of my background. Say, what would I like it? Maybe blue, right? Light blue, or maybe green. Yeah, green denotes health, if you know the color meanings. And or you can even have instead of shape, you can have a shadow, right? There you go. And you can increase the width of the shadow, can make it a bigger shadow, and the angle of the shadow. Or if you don't want shadow, you can go to outline, and you can increase the width of the outline, and you can change that color, say to green, right? Um, for me, I'm just gonna go with shape, right? And then I can obviously have the font, same concept. What would I like? Maybe something like this. That's too weird. Obviously, there's tons of options. This looks a little bit sane. No, not really. Much better. Something readable. So here I can put 2022 H/30. Say for 30th August, I'm gonna put it grocery store health. So that 5 years later, when I look at this um, name, at least I know, or I may be able to recollect that I know what it is. Um, Everything else is similar. You can pretty much explore it. Right? You have animations here as well, and so on and so forth. So go crazy with this, and you will be able to use these posts. You can download it, or you can directly post it on your social media. So have fun.